In the realm of romantic relationships, the distinctions between alpha and sigma males are as profound as they are telling. Sigma males, with their unique brand of independence and introspection, offer a refreshing contrast to the often dominant and overtly assertive nature of alpha males. Unlike alphas, who thrive on social validation and hierarchical dominance, sigma males navigate relationships with a quiet, self-assured confidence that eschews traditional power plays. Their approach to romance is marked by genuine emotional depth and a steadfast commitment to personal integrity, rather than the need for external validation or control. Sigma males value autonomy and mutual respect, preferring to build connections based on shared values and intellectual compatibility rather than social status or influence. This ability to foster profound, meaningful relationships without the pressure of societal expectations sets them apart, making their romantic engagements not just more authentic but inherently more fulfilling. While alpha males might chase after the superficial trappings of relationship success, sigma males forge connections that are both grounded and enduring, revealing the true essence of emotional resilience and genuine intimacy. Number 1. Dominance vs. subtle influence. Who leads the relationship? A significant difference between alpha and sigma males in relationships lies in their leadership styles. Alpha males often take the reins with a dominant and assertive approach, making quick decisions and guiding their partners along a predetermined path. This direct style can offer a sense of security and decisiveness, but it might also come across as overbearing, potentially overshadowing the partner's individuality. Conversely, sigma males lead through subtle influence, preferring to lead by example rather than through overt control. They grant their partners considerable autonomy, allowing them to grow and evolve on their own terms. This hands-off method can be empowering for some, but it may be perceived as distant or uninvolved by others who are accustomed to more direct leadership. The contrast between these approaches often fuels discussions about the nature of effective leadership in relationships, whether it's about taking charge or allowing space for mutual development. Each style has its strengths and challenges, impacting how partners experience leadership and personal growth within the relationship. Number 2. Seeking validation or true connection. Alpha males often seek external validation and status, which heavily influences their relationship dynamics. They may prioritize how their relationship reflects on their social standing, expecting their partner to play a specific role, especially in public. This desire for societal approval can lead alpha males to focus on appearances rather than genuine connection. On the other hand, sigma males are largely indifferent to social validation, prioritizing the authenticity of their relationship over external perceptions. They focus on the depth of their connection with their partner rather than conforming to societal expectations. While this approach fosters a more genuine and value-driven relationship, it can create conflicts if the alpha's desire for social validation clashes with the sigma's commitment to authenticity. The tension arises when public perception and personal values are at odds, highlighting the differences in how each type approaches the balance between societal expectations and true relational depth. Number 3. Clash or calm. The art of handling conflict. The way alpha and sigma males handle conflict reveals stark differences in their relationship dynamics. Alpha males tend to address conflicts head-on with a direct and often aggressive approach, aiming to win the argument and assert their dominance. This style can be empowering for partners who appreciate decisiveness and strong leadership, but it may also escalate conflicts, making them more intense and confrontational. In contrast, sigma males adopt a more measured and strategic approach to conflict. They prefer to step back, analyze the situation calmly, and resolve issues quietly without unnecessary confrontation. While this can be seen as a sign of emotional intelligence and maturity, it might also be perceived as passive avoidance, leaving partners questioning their engagement in resolving problems. The contrast between the alpha's assertive approach and the sigma's reflective style highlights the varying preferences for handling disputes and their impact on the relationship's long-term harmony. Number 4. Life of the party or mysterious observer. Alpha males naturally gravitate towards the spotlight, often becoming the center of attention in social settings. Their charisma and assertiveness make them the life of the party, leading conversations and commanding the room. While this can be exciting and energizing for their partners, it can also lead to feelings of being overshadowed, as the alpha's need for dominance may leave little room for their partner's presence to shine. In contrast, sigma males prefer to observe from the sidelines, engaging selectively and only when they find it valuable. This reserved demeanor aligns with their independent nature but can be misinterpreted as aloofness or a lack of interest. Partners might feel neglected or insecure due to the sigma's quieter social presence. The differing social styles between alpha and sigma males influence how they are perceived and how their partners experience social dynamics, shaping the overall relationship dynamic and the balance of attention in public settings. Number 5. Emotional expression bold vs. reserved. Alpha males are known for their bold and assertive emotional expression, often wearing their hearts on their sleeves. This openness can be powerful, as they use their emotions to influence the relationship's direction and ensure their needs are clearly understood. However, this can sometimes be perceived as overly dramatic or intense, especially if emotions are used to dominate or manipulate rather than to genuinely communicate. Sigma males, in contrast, are much more reserved and introspective about their emotions. They prefer to process their feelings privately and may share them sparingly, if at all. This reserved approach can provide stability and calm within the relationship but might also lead to misunderstandings. Your partners may view the sigma male's emotional distance as a lack of engagement or affection, questioning his level of investment in the relationship. The difference in emotional expression between alpha and sigma males highlights how their approaches to sharing feelings can impact the depth of their emotional connection. Number 6. Independence vs. dependency, the relationship balancing act. In relationships with alpha males, there often emerges a dynamic where the alpha becomes the central figure, with their partner relying heavily on them for support and decision-making. This can create a sense of security and stability, but might also foster a dependency that feels overwhelming or stifling over time. The alpha's controlling nature may overshadow their partner's independence, potentially leading to a lack of balance in the relationship. On the other hand, sigma males prioritize independence for both themselves and their partners. They advocate for a relationship built on mutual respect and autonomy, where both individuals have the freedom to grow and thrive independently. This focus on mutual empowerment encourages a more balanced and equitable dynamic. However, the emphasis on independence can also lead to challenges in ensuring both partners feel equally supported and engaged. The contrast between the alpha's central role and the sigma's emphasis on autonomy illustrates the varying approaches to maintaining balance in relationships. Number 7. Commitment, clear roles or natural evolution. Alpha males often seek defined roles and clear expectations from the beginning of a relationship, pushing for early commitment to establish a sense of ownership and structure. They value clarity and want to ensure that both partners are aligned on their goals and roles within the relationship. This approach can create a solid foundation, but it may also feel possessive or overwhelming if the partner isn't ready to commit as quickly. In contrast, sigma males prefer a more flexible and organic approach to commitment. They allow the relationship to evolve naturally, without imposing rigid definitions or expectations. For sigma males, the focus is on mutual growth and understanding, allowing the relationship to develop at its own pace. This approach can lead to a more relaxed and adaptable dynamic, but may also create uncertainty if one partner desires more immediate clarity. The difference in commitment styles highlights the balance between structured expectations and natural progression in relationships. Number 8. Guided growth vs. independent evolution. Alpha and Sigma males differ significantly in their approach to relationships, particularly in terms of leadership, emotional expression, and support. Alpha males tend to be more assertive, often taking an active role in guiding their partner's growth and steering the relationship toward their own goals. This proactive leadership can be empowering but might also come across as overbearing or controlling. They typically seek clear roles and early commitment, favoring a structured approach to relationship dynamics. Conversely, Sigma males prefer a more reserved and flexible style, leading by example and supporting their partner's independence. They offer guidance when asked but allow the relationship to evolve naturally, valuing personal growth and mutual understanding over rigid expectations. This hands-off approach can be seen as either empowering or neglectful, depending on individual preferences and expectations. The contrasting styles of Alpha and Sigma males in guiding and supporting their partners reflect the broader debate on whether assertive leadership or independent evolution better suits relationship dynamics. Number 9. Spontaneity vs. planning the approach to life's adventures. Alpha males are often characterized by their spontaneous and adventurous spirit. They embrace excitement and are quick to seize opportunities as they arise, which can lead to thrilling and dynamic experiences within their relationships. This spontaneous approach can infuse a relationship with energy and passion, making every day feel like a new adventure. However, it can also lead to unpredictability and a lack of stability, potentially leaving partners feeling uncertain or unprepared for sudden changes. On the other hand, Sigma males prefer a more planned and calculated approach to life's adventures. They tend to carefully consider their options and plan their actions meticulously, ensuring that their decisions align with their long-term goals and values. This methodical approach can provide a sense of security and predictability in the relationship, creating a stable environment where partners can plan and work towards shared objectives. However, it might sometimes be perceived as too cautious or lacking in spontaneity, potentially leading to a feeling of monotony for partners who crave excitement. The differing approaches to spontaneity and planning highlight how each type of male navigates the balance between excitement and stability in relationships. Number 10. Public persona vs. private authenticity, balancing image and reality. Alpha males often focus on cultivating a strong public persona, investing significant energy in shaping how they are perceived by others. They thrive on external validation and may carefully curate their image to reflect confidence, success, and charisma. This focus on public perception can influence their relationships, as they may prioritize maintaining a certain image over personal authenticity. This can lead to a dynamic where the relationship is influenced more by societal expectations than by genuine emotional connection. In contrast, Sigma males place a higher value on private authenticity and personal truth. They are less concerned with how they are perceived by the public and more focused on being true to themselves and their partner in private. This authenticity fosters a deeper and more meaningful connection, free from the constraints of social expectations. However, this emphasis on private reality might be misunderstood by those who value public affirmation. The balance between maintaining a public persona and embracing private authenticity can significantly impact the depth and authenticity of relationships, highlighting the contrasting priorities of Alpha and Sigma males. Number 11. Emotional availability vs. emotional independence, the spectrum of engagement. Alpha males often exhibit high emotional availability, readily sharing their feelings and engaging deeply with their partner's emotions. This openness can create a strong emotional connection, allowing partners to feel valued and understood. Their willingness to express vulnerability can also foster intimacy and trust within the relationship. However, this high level of emotional engagement can sometimes lead to emotional dependency, where the alpha's need for constant validation or reassurance might overshadow their partner's needs. Conversely, Sigma males tend to exhibit greater emotional independence, processing their feelings privately and choosing when and how to share them. This approach can create a sense of stability and self-sufficiency, allowing partners to feel less pressure to constantly provide emotional support. However, this emotional distance might be interpreted as a lack of involvement or investment, potentially leaving partners feeling disconnected or unsure about their place in the relationship. The balance between emotional availability and independence highlights how different approaches to emotional engagement can impact relationship dynamics and overall satisfaction. Number 12. Decision-making styles: assertive authority vs. collaborative consensus. In decision-making, alpha males typically exhibit assertive authority, taking charge and making decisions quickly and decisively. Their confidence and leadership in this regard can streamline processes and provide clear direction, which can be reassuring in times of uncertainty. However, this dominant style may sometimes overlook the input or preferences of their partner, potentially leading to feelings of exclusion or resentment if their views are not considered. Sigma males, on the other hand, favor a collaborative approach to decision-making, seeking to involve their partner in discussions and value their opinions before reaching a conclusion. This inclusive style can promote a sense of partnership and mutual respect, allowing both individuals to feel heard and valued. However, this method can sometimes result in indecision or prolonged deliberations if consensus is difficult to achieve. The contrast between assertive authority and collaborative consensus reveals how different decision-making styles can shape the dynamics and effectiveness of relationships, affecting overall satisfaction and harmony. Number 13. Ambition vs. contentment: the drive for success. Alpha males are often characterized by their relentless ambition and drive for success. They set high goals and are determined to achieve them, frequently pushing themselves and their partners towards ambitious milestones. This drive can lead to significant accomplishments and a sense of achievement, which can be inspiring and motivating for both themselves and their partners. However, this intense focus on success can sometimes overshadow personal relationships, as the pursuit of goals may take precedence over quality time and emotional connection. Sigma males, in contrast, tend to exhibit a more balanced approach, valuing contentment and personal fulfillment over relentless ambition. They are often satisfied with their current achievements and prefer to focus on enjoying life's present moments rather than constantly striving for more. This approach fosters a sense of stability and well-being, but it might be perceived by some as a lack of drive or ambition. The balance between ambition and contentment highlights how different attitudes towards success can influence relationship dynamics and personal satisfaction. Number 14. Social influence vs. personal integrity: navigating external pressures. Alpha males often place a high emphasis on social influence, seeking validation and approval from their social circles. They might adapt their behavior and choices to align with societal expectations and enhance their public image. This focus on external validation can affect their relationships, as they may prioritize appearances and social status over personal values and authenticity. Conversely, Sigma males prioritize personal integrity and staying true to their own principles, regardless of external pressures. They are less concerned with conforming to societal norms and more focused on maintaining their own sense of self and authenticity. This commitment to personal integrity fosters genuine relationships based on mutual respect and shared values. However, Sigma males' disregard for social influence can sometimes lead to conflicts if their partner values public perception or societal expectations. The interplay between social influence and personal integrity reveals how different priorities can shape relationship dynamics and impact overall satisfaction. Number 15. Long-term vision vs. immediate gratification relationship goals. Alpha males often focus on long-term vision and goals, working diligently to build a future that aligns with their ambitious plans. They tend to plan meticulously for the future, setting clear objectives and working steadily towards them. This forward-thinking approach can provide a strong sense of direction and purpose in the relationship, as both partners work together towards shared goals. However, this focus on the future can sometimes lead to neglect of present moments and immediate needs, potentially causing dissatisfaction if the day-to-day experiences are overlooked. Sigma males, in contrast, are more inclined towards immediate gratification and enjoying the present. They value current experiences and personal contentment over long-term planning, preferring to focus on what brings joy and fulfillment in the here and now. This approach fosters a sense of spontaneity and appreciation for life's immediate pleasures, but it might be perceived as a lack of commitment to future planning. The balance between long-term vision and immediate gratification highlights how different approaches to relationship goals can impact overall satisfaction and the ability to navigate future challenges. Number 16. Transparency vs. Privacy. The balance of openness. Alpha males often embrace transparency in their relationships, valuing open communication and full disclosure with their partners. Their straightforward approach can foster trust and clarity, ensuring that both partners are on the same page and reducing the potential for misunderstandings. This openness can help create a strong and honest connection, as partners feel confident in their understanding of each other's thoughts and intentions. However, this level of transparency might sometimes be overwhelming, as the alpha's need for openness can lead to a lack of personal boundaries and occasional intrusiveness. In contrast, Sigma males tend to prioritize privacy and discretion, keeping certain aspects of their lives and emotions reserved. They may prefer to share information selectively, maintaining a sense of personal space and independence. This approach can create a sense of mystery and respect for individual boundaries, but it may also lead to feelings of secrecy or distance if their partner values complete openness. The difference between transparency and privacy reflects how varying degrees of openness can influence relationship dynamics and personal comfort. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the Join button under this video.